Happy New Year! We made it to 2020. First of all, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been with me in 2019. I really do love and appreciate you guys, in as much as probably you may not feel that way, but from my end, I love you and I appreciate you, and I thank you so much for being there for me the whole of 2019. And I pray that this family grows to be stronger, and this becomes a place where we can encourage each other, we can love on each other, we can inspire each other. And I'm just so grateful to have made it to 2020 with you guys. And I started the year by chopping off my hair. I'm not sure I made the right decision. I have bouts of like loving it. Like today I'm not loving it, today I'm not feeling it, but I have bouts where I really love it, and then there are days I'm like, what did I do? And I feel like today is one of those days. But anyway, it's just here. Itamea. I hope you guys had an amazing 2019. I'm so hopeful and so encouraged and looking forward to 2020. And we're not going to start the year without me sharing the lessons that I learned from 2019. And I thought, instead of just doing it solo, man, why not bring in a couple of my friends and we could all just learn from each other and from my squad, as I like to call it, or from my circle of friends. So I rounded up how many are they? 4 of my really good friends, and they shared 2 of their biggest lessons from 2019. I'll share one of mine, and then we'll delve into all the others. And the biggest one, and I think I shared this in the 26 things that I've learned in my 26 years, and I think I'll reiterate it for you guys, is that success is so personal. So find what success means to you and pursue it with all your heart. It could be academic success, maybe that's what you have been blessed with. It could be financial success, it could be whatever it is. You could be street smart, you could be book smart, whatever it is. Like, find what success means to you and then pursue it with your whole heart. Don't live your life just looking at what somebody else is doing, or don't live your 2020 chasing somebody's idea of success, or what you think or see has happened for somebody else and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely for me. No, stick to your lane and find out what success means to you and pursue it wholeheartedly. I think that's been my biggest take home in 2019. Now I want all my friends to share, some of my really good friends to share their lessons, and I hope you get inspired. Let me know in the comment section what was your biggest take home from 2019, so that we could all share with each other. Can you imagine a whole decade is passed? God's been really good, and I'm so happy to have made it with you guys, to have made it through with you guys, and I'm looking forward to carrying you guys and more guys this family will just grow in 2020. I love you guys. I hope you learned a thing or two, and let me know in the comment section your biggest take home from 2019.
2019 was very interesting because coming from 2018, I was really ready to take on 2019.
Beginning of the year?
Yes, and I was planning to do like a song every month, a vlog every month as well, and 2 videos on your channel every month.
Guess what has been scraped on?
My department.
2020.
Oh, our videos together. No, it's okay. I'll do them on my channel.
I'm kidding.
And now when the year started, she was sick. She was healed.
Yeah.
And so also songs hazikuwa zinaenda venye nilikuwa nataka.
Uko na release as much
you know also to. Like I wasn't, like, you're not, I don't know, it's like you're stressed. I think I was mini depressed somehow. I just didn't know it.
Such a strong word though.
I wasn't mini depressed.
I don't know, it's such a strong
because I have no idea why I was not recording.
I think I
didn't want anything
of sadness, like really long
bouts
of sadness. I don't know if I don't know. Okay, but it's your truth, so it's fine.
No, it's okay. It's just that word bouts.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's like it's bouts time.
Okay,
yeah. So the thing about like I don't know what was happening to me, but the major thing that I learned in the whole 2019 is not to be so in control of everything that you do in your life. Number two is another thing is that I've learned to avoid overthinking.
Oh yeah,
let me tell you, your brain can create almost a million scenarios of how something can possibly go wrong, and that was me always. Like, and that was me also. Like, even before we'd shoot videos with you, I'd ask myself so many questions like, oh my god, what if people don't like it? What if I annoy the president? What if I'm jailed? What if I'm assassinated? Such nonsense. But you'll just come to, and the reason why most of us also overthink is because we've not settled in our minds, and you need to settle in your mind. So for you to settle in your mind, you also need to be very aware of where you are mentally. Are you stressed?
And you struggle with that because you're the least self-aware person I've ever met. Like Ben has no idea what's going on with his life. Like he might be stressed by 1,000,001 things, and he needs somebody to come and center. I think you're one of those people who would benefit from therapy this year. I think you should really consider doing therapy this year.
The fact that you've diagnosed that, can you just continue?
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious because I feel like you need someone to center your brain and your thoughts, because your mind is a scatter. Yeah, so you just,
I've never believed in therapy until we started dating.
Yeah, I know,
but
but
I don't know that.
Yeah, because for me, one of the goals for this year is to actively engage in therapy. So I want to, I've decided that I want to do that because I still need to figure out what we're doing and you.
Okay.
But anyway,
yeah, being.
Can you imagine if I start therapy and after my therapist?
It's no, you that man, you need to leave him.
Yeah,
no. And
then now we have to do a whole breakup video.
Can you imagine if the therapist says you need to leave me so that you can date him? You see, the overthinking, that's what I'm talking about. It's just bad. It's bad for everything. So
avoid overthinking, I think.
So there's that. Just this year, just do whatever you want to do. Make those mistakes, man. No one cares.
Yeah.
We have so
I
many
think that's very
problems
profound. Because even, I think your lessons are very profound. But the one that has really hit home with me is about control.
Yeah.
Because, I'm a control freak. I want things to go.
Oh, yeah.
I want things. Yeah. Maybe that's why I want therapy, to learn how to
let go of control,
relinquish control a little bit.
You even control mostly how I dress,
to be honest. You want to control,
I come up with a look that's fire, that I know Louis Vuitton would want to work with, and she is like, no, don't take that.
No, but and I think my biggest prayer this year will be, I think, the serenity prayer. God grant me with the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change.
I only know how to sing it.
The courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Amen.
Yep. So, Nyawera is going to be sharing her 2 life lessons, her 2 take-homes from 2019. Nyawera, the floor is yours.
I think you need to introduce me, because I feel like
they've met you so many times.
No, they haven't. You've just been doing for me mentions. I was in Nyawera.
No, but I think I'll do an intro video and introduce all of you, but you just want to be in the intro. All right, let's go.
I'm Nyawera.
All right, your first take-home.
I think for me, Shiro, I think one of the biggest highlights for 2019, and maybe because 2020 is coming, is the decade lesson, was the power of family.
Oh, like me.
Very huge. Very, very huge. And I think that statement has been made to look like family is being there for guys at the time.
Yeah.
But for me, it's really how everyone gravitates in your time of crisis. So I think in the last decade, quote unquote, it's been a bit difficult, because that's when I lost my mom. And so I saw my family come together, people just coming into themselves, and for me that was such a huge lesson. And family came for me as a big lesson in 2019, because transitions are not kind on life, and many guys don't understand where you are, but family unfortunately have no option but to be there for you. So for me, that was a very, very huge lesson. And I mean, no disregard to everybody who says friends will become family. I respect that, but really blood really holds.
I share the same, because
really,
because you know how I am with my family.
We know.
They come before anyone.
Our plans are always cancelled. If
everyone. My family comes first, so I share that with you.
So that was for me a very big lesson. And also just the support you get. You start things, they're the only ones who can root for you. You make a mistake in life, they're the only ones who can really check you. And for me, family is so...
And they become your safe space.
Completely.
Whenever you're going through something, even if you can't tell them, being around them is
a very huge thing for them. But also to even see transitions in their life teaches me how I'll be in that season. Seeing my elder sister now with kids, both of them married and happily in their spaces, my brother transitioning into the man that he's becoming. For me, those are things that it's a beautiful lesson. So for me, family was a huge lesson in 2019. All right, huge lesson.
Second one.
Now the second one is, this is my open moment.
Relationship.
I need to start. No.
Are you dating?
We're not basic. Hold down. For this and more, keep it together. So For me, I think, Shiro, and maybe it's because of the books that you have stolen from me, all the Oprah books that you have refused to give back, all of them.
All the Oprah books, by the way, I never buy them, they're from Nyash.
Oprah, if you ever watch this video, she's stealing information from me. But I think for me, Shiro, it's really walking in your own truth.
Yeah.
And it sounds like such a Oprah statement, and I feel like saying it like Maya Angelou.
And even such a millennial statement. Walk in your truth.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
And for me, that's been my lesson.
Yeah.
Your truth is really your conviction, your heartbeat, your life's rhythm. And that for me was why I began what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And it sounds like such a startup statement.
Yeah.
But
you're not such a well now.
You're
a startup person now.
But it's to say, even when these trials of life come that define you, like adulting and paying your bills and living it all, the truth of the statement is peace is what keeps you. And I know people will say, peace doesn't pay your bills and everything, and that is true.
Yeah.
But there's a joy you have knowing that even when it's not working, it's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So for me, that's been such a powerful thing. So this year, 2019, was a huge year for me.
And even going into 2020.
It is, because I quit my a job.
Yeah.
A properly paying job.
Yeah.
I did, and I began my own thing, and it sounds like something that many guys will say, what the heck, but
like, why would you quit your job?
How are you going to make your ends meet? And it's such a scary thing, but sometimes peace is what keeps you going. And for me, that was my truth. And another truth I have was just be true to yourself. Being in a life where
you look emotional.
Yes, because it's such a reflective thing. Like I feel like this is such a powerful moment, one with nature. This is really super soul.
I told you always hang out with me.
Bless you. But I think for me, Shiro, the other thing is like even in your relationship, Ben and you are like still a couple.
Depends on
who's watching.
Yeah.
But because they are truthful. You guys are truthful to yourself. And even for me, being in a relationship now and being truthful to myself in it, being in friendships now that I can actually say are real friendships and being truthful in them. Yeah, not situations. Like not places where. Yeah, but also regulate yourself in that truth. Sometimes your truth is not everybody's. So don't be a bad person about it.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that really hurt me in this year, and I don't know whether I've shared this with you, but now that we're in front of a camera, why not?
Why not on the internet?
Why not? Dear internet, now you know this story. I mean, I fell out with a friend of mine, and it became nasty. And this year really spiraled about it. But
that's a mild way of putting it.
No, it really did. It really spiraled.
Yeah.
But I realize now your truth is not everybody's truth, and even if it bothered you, it doesn't mean that it's meant to be everybody who should be on your side. And so that was a very painful lesson. So even in 2020, the things I'm choosing to learn is whether if that's working for you, cheers.
That's
if it's working for me, it's
also fine.
For me. Yeah. But even respecting the boundary of choosing what to say and what not to say, because your truth is not everybody.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a painful reality because I like to impose truth on people. How can you see it that way?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they'll take it that way. So 2020, new year, new me, and new year, new me is living your truth,
and
walking in it, but
truth.
also be true to it for yourself.
Jojo is here. Fun fact, we actually share a name. Joanne. Yes. Nobody needs to know. She's Joanne Wamboi. And I'm Bobo. My sweet Bobo. And I'm Joanne also. So we've been friends since high school. Best of friends. Do you want to hold my hand as we do this?
I cannot. Can't hear you for so long.
No, Jojo, we've always been such besties.
Wow.
All right, she's going to share her 2 take-homes from 2019. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Number 1 definitely is importance of rest.
Rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're always chasing something
Yeah.
for whatever reason, and I think if we stop, the world will collapse.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be fire, and it's not so.
And you're the one who taught me that this year.
Yeah.
Because she asked me, like, what will happen if you just take a day off? If you just switch off. Did you tell me to switch off my phone?
Yeah, and go somewhere, talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Bored. Talk to Jesus. But yeah.
Yeah.
And check out, and I've been doing that. Mondays
is
I
your off
stay
day. Yeah.
in bed
Yeah.
all day and do nothing but talk to Jesus.
But it's been hard for you, Cindy. Like,
yeah, because you're
learning.
just like, oh my gosh, I'm doing nothing, I'm wasting my life, there goes one day I'll never get back. But imagine
You end up
it's important, your body needs it, your mind needs it, you need it.
you end up being more productive.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Second take home.
Second take home, I learned
Sorry.
this literally yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's something I'm going to take with me forever. It's about refocus, refocusing. And it's in terms of, I actually got the analogy of like a camera. If I was to take a picture of you right now, because you're pretty.
Thank you.
Anyway, like if I take a shot right now, for the next pic I'd have to be like whatever they do, and it doesn't mean that the first take was bad. It just means that things have changed. Maybe the lighting has changed. Maybe in that split second the sun has shifted.
Oh
or
my god.
And I feel like in life sometimes you get maybe a piece of advice or you read a scripture and you're just like, I will take this with me forever. But tomorrow you're going to need a new piece of advice. You're going to need to look at things differently. You can't look at things the same way every time.
Because the dynamics have changed.
Yeah, because I think I've been carrying with myself advice from my last conference and I'm like, yes, until 2020. And then it stopped working. And it wasn't that it was bad advice, it was just that time advice, that time situation that needed that. But
It was
for
right
this,
for that time.
Yes.
Okay.
So just to keep on like
Refocus. That analogy
it's
is very smart.
Yeah, I saw it in my head. It was like a vision. I was like, oh my gosh.
We spent
wow.
a whole afternoon together and you've never been this smart.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed.
It's the area being in a car is just different. Makes you
No, but that's
feel-
so smart.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna carry that with me because I've also carried like a lot of what I know has worked before. I might as well keep doing it
Yeah,
now.
and then you're like, why is it working? It's because it's not for now.
Yeah,
It's
because
for, like, that time.
and so
Yeah.
you need to align yourself to know. You need to refocus to know what you need to be doing that will work for your current situation.
Yep.
We've been friends since university, since 2000. There's a story of men involved.
Oh my gosh, since 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
You know Ben's story, but we shall never share that until the day we are ready to share that. And so I wanted her to share her two key lessons from 2019.
Okay, I'll start with my first key lesson of 2019 is life is short. I know many people have said it.
Yeah.
But for me, it's very, very direct. So prior to building this, I work for Meta, and Meta is an innovation space at 14 Riverside.
Yeah.
14 Riverside. So yes, I was there during the attack.
The Dusit attack in January.
In January. It was the longest day of my life. There was no formulas to knowing who was supposed to come out and who was not, because we did lose people that we knew. Oh God, and be emotional. It's one of those things where after that it made a ripple effect of so many things I need to do. I became intentional about my friends, my family, my loved ones, and I just figured out, we're so stuck in doing things because of what we think that we're supposed to do. Like there's a map that we're supposed to follow, but are you supposed to travel if you can't travel? Doesn't care whether they're just going to Kiambu or not and find a beautiful space, whether if it's out of the world. And with that's been my lesson this year. Life is short, and just take each day as it comes and live it to your level best.
Let me ask you, it's been like a year, close to a year now. How are you doing now?
To be honest, some days I'm better than most.
Yeah.
It just takes something small to trigger it.
Yeah, I think
memory of the person we lost.
Yeah.
Or a loud sound.
Yeah, I know you say that all the time.
Yeah, for me, it's even the sound of popping champagne can make me.
It triggers you.
Can make me run for the hills. And then of course, just sometimes when I am just seated and thinking about life, it's one of those things where I don't even know. yeah, you get to question a lot of things. You get to question, why did I stay and why did others go?
Why did some people die and I survived?
Yeah. But the fact that now that I'm given the gift of life, I have to live it.
Yeah,
and live
you have
it
no choice.
well and amazingly, and not wasting your time on small, petty, small things that don't even make sense.
That needy person who needs our attention. It's a kilori at takataka.
Yeah, so
that's intense, because I remember like I was you know those people who you're told don't call the people who are like, I was the one calling, and like, I don't care, you have to answer my call, I have to know you're okay.
I didn't have my phone.
Yeah,
my phone was at the window where a lot of the shooting was going on, and it actually had to take one of the GSU who saved us. Was it a rec escort? He's a red beret. He's the one who told me we had to crawl to get my phone, because I told him I needed my phone.
You couldn't leave it.
Look at me, like, I'm like, madam, let's go. I'm like, my phone.
How long were you trapped in there? Because I know you see this where you were telling me you were hiding.
Yeah,
you were hiding in a cupboard, right? Is this a Vyombo, yeah. For how long?
No, so we were, if you enter Meta, we were hiding behind the counter, because for Riverside, all of it is all glass. So what happened was, I realized that we were so and there are 20 people in the washrooms, and our washrooms are tiny, so there's no space for any more people to enter. But anyway, I was at the end of that whole counter, but there were like 15 of us here, and something told me, Esther, just open the door and cover yourself, because like bullets are not going to pass through wood. Such a lie.
But you can't think straight. You're thinking you just want to hide.
You just want to be
covered, exactly.
You know, and that's where I was. And I remember sitting in one position for 3 hours. And it was my colleague and friend Whitney who kept on telling me, Esther, stretch your legs, because when it's time to run,
you need your legs.
No, like your legs will not be moving. Like, I was not talking to anyone. When my mom would call, she called to my friend's phone. I was not even talking. She was asking her, is she talking? She's like, no, she's just in her days, in her own world. You have no idea of the kind of things that go through at that point,
because you're seeing death.
No. I accepted death. Like, it was
at that point you were like, you made peace with death.
I did, and it's the worst thing you can ever say, but it's one of those things where, like, God, I'm coming. Just prepare, you know.
I don't want to hear that my friend made peace with death.
It's one of those things that I don't think I would ever wish for anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, even my enemies.
Yeah.
Even Trump.
Okay. All right, your second takeout from 2019.
My second takeout is, of course, because of Barasa Midela, but it's believe in yourself.
Oh, yes.
Because people believe in you and they see something. They might just see a 1% spark, and they decide to put all their whims on you. So believe in yourself. And who knew? Even that's why.
Yeah, like, I'm so shocked. Like, she could do all this. Like,
I didn't know I could build a space.
Is it you?
But it's just constant reading, researching. Pinterest was my friend, let me tell you.
Like, I always knew you were organized and you had your shit in order, but not to the point of building, like, and not to like, okay, fine, maybe I don't know, but like, this is like on a whole new level of SC power.
I know. It's even Tuesday, I'm like pinching myself. Like, I can't believe this. So believe in yourself, because there's someone out there who will. But then for it to move forward and come into fruition, you need actually to be the one to take that step. And sometimes you never know what you're doing, but it's just a matter of just saying, okay, I'll do it. Yeah. And you do, and you learn on the job. You learn. Like, there's so many times we failed, and there's so many mistakes. Even right now, there's so many flaws in this space. Impressive. But I will see them because I knew that they were my flaws. But everyone else will see perfection. I haven't seen a single flaw. Like, I'm just like, could you make over my house, please? Once the time comes. Yeah. Like, I already have like, and you should consider a business. I actually am in this. Like, you're so good. I am. So I'm actually going to start with my friend Whitney. I'm going to start like a whole interior. Not that I'm saying that I'm making the people who've gone through this and school and making them see that you can just pick up and do it. No. It took me 3 months of doing this.
But it's your talent. Like, clearly, this is your talent. Because if you see Baraza Media Lab, you're also going to be shocked. Because I'm still gawking and gaping at everything that she's been able to do.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
So those
are your 2 lessons. Thank you, Essie. I can't wait to do this with you in 2020. Probably then we'll be talking about kids. Will be lessons from motherhood.
Not in this single life, my friend.
Yeah, she's single and searching men, women too. No, just men. Anyway. All right. Thanks.